I'm Cameron Evans at the Anson Public Library, and I'm going to be reading Every Cowgirl Goes to School, illustrated by Lynn Averill. It was a brand new class and a brand new day, and I had it all planned out. Mrs. Clark even sent me a letter and a paper bag to fill with 5 things about me for show and tell. I stuffed the bag in my backpack and grabbed my cowgirl hat. Sorry, Mama said, no hats at school. It's a rule. The bus pulled up and I looked for my friend Anna, but she was already on board. Ginger tried to climb on too, but Mama held her back. No dogs on the bus. It's a rule. All the seats were full except one. Looks like someone got a front row seat, said Driving Ivan. Mrs. Moore squished in beside me and practically sat on my lap. I peeked over my backpack and saw Anna talking with some girl. At school, Anna told me I wanted to save you a spot, but everything was taken. Maya here made room for me. She's new at our school. Hello, Maya said in a voice like bells. Howdy, partner. No, she said, my name is Maya. Well, hiya, Maya. Mrs. Clark had a place for everything. Lockers for backpacks, a cooler for lunch bags, and desks for the kids. Anna and Maya were right in the middle of the room, but I couldn't find my name anywhere. My desk was in the far back corner, between the J twins, Jacob and Joshua, who were wrestling over a purple marker. This brand new day was not going my way. After morning announcements, we pledged our allegiance and sang the Good Morning song. I started to strum my air guitar, and the J twins joined in. Mrs. Clark folded her arms, and I froze like a popsicle. Maya whispered something in Anna's ear, and they both laughed. In story time, we read about a bunch of animals going back to school. The J twins thought they were dogs, and I had to get away from their drool. I bumped into Maya, and she gave me a look. Then it was time for PE. Mr. Crabtree said, only tennis shoes on the gym floor, school rules. I pulled up my cowgirl boots, and the kickball flew over and hit me in the leg. Ow! What do folks have against a good pair of boots? If soccer players wore them, they wouldn't need shin guards. When PE was over, I had to go straight to recess in those tennis shoes. Anna and I were walking together, but Maya squeezed between us like a hound under a fence. She stepped on my shoelace and sent me flying, and I landed in the playground pit and got a mouthful of sand. Are you alright, Maya asked. I tried to spit the sand out and ended up spitting right on Maya's foot. My brand new shoes, she cried. This brand new day was not going my way. Then the lunch bell rang. Lunch tasted kind of gritty with the leftover sand in my mouth. I washed it down the best I could with a caramel milk. Maya finished early and went back to class. She's nice, don't you think? Asked Anna. I just took another drink. When Anna and I got back to class, there was a surprise on my desk. A picture of me looking like a cow. Look, Maya said, You make such a pretty cow. Nellie Sue by Maya. The whole class gathered around to see, and I could feel my face turning redder than Mama's tomatoes. The J twins started to moo, and then the others joined in. Moo! No shoes could get me out of there fast enough. I ran down the hall. This brand new day was not going my way. A voice behind me said, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. I drew the picture because Anna told me you were a cowgirl, and I thought cowgirls loved cows. Please come back, Nellie Sue. I want to be your friend. Besides, it's time for the All About Me bags. Suddenly, I felt bad for not showing her enough cowgirl hospitality. I took her hand and we walked back to class together. When we got back, Maya started to crumple up the cow poster. Wait, I said, can I have it? Sure, she said, I made it for you. In class, Mrs. Clark handed us our All About Me bags. Anna stood in front of the class and showed us her ballet slippers and sparkling tiara. Maya shared a piano recital ribbon and a soccer trophy. The J twins got their bags mixed up and started wrestling again. When it was my turn, I lined up my things on the table. My picture of good old Beauty, my two-wheeled horse, Ginger's favorite tennis ball, a Miley Smiley CD, a homemade blue ribbon I got for catching a goat, and the cow poster my new friend gave me. Maya smiled. The J twins started to moo again. I looked at them and said, I'm glad you know your animal sounds, and they got real quiet. Because cowgirls love horses and cows, I said. It was a brand new day, and I decided it would go just my way. The end. Thank you. Thank you for listening to the book.